Yeah, word. Yeah, word. Yeah, word. Yeah, word. Yeah, word.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Diego GOGODODO, and I'm here, in fact, to talk to you about one of my favorite bands, another one of my favorite bands. This Earworm podcast, basically, I'm just sharing a song that I love with you so that you can listen to it later and you can tell me how awesome it was. Maybe I turn you on to somebody you never heard before. And in just this case, that happened to me, in fact. So the band that are talking about today, they are called Weval. Now, the way that I heard about this band, I was actually talking to my buddy Mateo from the band Morbo y Mambo in Argentina. He's an excellent drummer that I met who has impeccable taste in music. And he's got a brother, Manu, with a beautiful band that plays like this dubbed out electronic, almost reggae music. It's so cool. Their band is super tight. I'll have to talk about them sometime later. We were just having a little conversation. I've been like, hey man, I haven't talked to you in a while. What's up and what are you listening to? You know, as those type of conversations with musicians go. And he basically was like, yeah man, the band that you should check out right now, they're called Weval. And I'm like, I've never heard of that before, man. He's like, yeah, man, I've been listening to these guys, and they're really good. So, yeah, me with the most adventurous ears ever, I was like, yeah, man, I'll check it out, you know? And was I surprised to hear what I heard, you know? So, yeah, this track that's going on in the background back there, that's in fact Gershon Kingsley, Popcorn, which came out around 1969. Now, why this song makes me think about this band is because it's like, electronic music has come so far since the 60s. Wow, like, when you hear a song like this and think this is like the original electronic music, it really just kind of blows me away how far we've come in 2024 with electronic music. In fact, I was at EDC this year, the Electric Daisy Carnival, and it was just a whole culture that I've never experienced before. It felt like Burning Man electronic music, and I saw some of the craziest outfits and more booties than I've ever seen in one place, or that I'd ever need to see in one lifetime, maybe. But yeah, what I heard was like a lot of like very high pumping EDM music, boom, boom, boom. But like I would say there's many different flavors to electronic music. So when you come from like the original roots of electronic music, you can't not mention Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk really had such a dope approach to their music, but I want to say they just were inventing the sound, and they were just one of the first pioneers of playing around with a thing like that. Of course, their torch gets passed on to bands like Daft Punk, who are like the remix kings. These guys basically take a song and flipped it in a way that you've never even thought to be able to flip it. They definitely have like a more hip hop approach to electronic music. And then you got the many subgenres and cultures from drum and bass to jungle to acid house to it goes on and on and on. But I would say that every musician had their own approach to electronic music. But what I've been really, myself personally, my favorite type has always been like a little bit more cinematic. So like we're talking bands kind of like DJ Shadow, or like let's say like Amon Tobin, or let's say like even Bjork, or definitely Radiohead. All of these bands, they did electronic music, but they did it in a way that felt like it could be like a score to a movie. And sometimes this music makes you jump, but sometimes it's just like a good listen. So, yeah, we're gonna start this off. This song is called The Wait, and the band is called Weval. Check it out. I love saying that. Check it out. Well, I probably shouldn't say that anymore, but here we go. All right, everybody, and welcome back to Earworms. Yeah, man, the band you just heard was Weval, and they are based out of Amsterdam. Oh, yes. The Dutch can do more than make great chocolate or weed. I don't really know. I've never been to Amsterdam, but I do know there's a lot of cool musicians there. And hey, speaking of cool musicians, these names I'm gonna butcher these names right now. You got Harm Coolin and Mergen Schulte Albers. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say their names, but these two guys are the band Weval. And I guess I was first confused when I saw them on the internet, on YouTube. I saw a 5-piece band with like a drummer, a bass, a couple guys on synths. I was thinking it was like a full band. But yeah, like later on, I actually had the ability to see them live. So I want to say maybe 2022 for my birthday. I actually went to Colorado, to Denver, Colorado. I went to visit my friend Jesse, and we went to this place called the Meow Wolf. So yeah, Meow Wolf Denver has a music venue on the inside. Really cool spot where you have these visual walls where every surface is like moving. They use that projection mapping technology. So it looked like in the inside, like maybe it looked like almost like a church, like a cosmic church with cool visuals everywhere on every surface of the walls. And then this band was playing. Yeah, it was dope. It was actually a very fun dance party. Everybody was really just kind of jumping up and dancing. And, I've always listened to these guys in my car. I didn't realize it was going to be so fun. Yeah, they were awesome to see live. So, I don't really know, again, too much about these guys. Looks like they work with Ninja Tune. Maybe they did. I'm not exactly sure. Ninja Tune sounds like the perfect home for them though, because they've got so many great artists that are kind of along the same type of lines of innovative electronic dance music. So I looked up to try to find out these guys' influences. I mean, the ones that I can hear in my head, definitely I'm hearing a heavy Radiohead influence, especially on this track called Are You Even Real, which is one of my favorite tracks. Definitely they got like kind of a trip hop kind of feel to it. I want to say definitely you can hear like a lot of like almost quartet influence in their sound. When I looked up their influences, they kind of mentioned everything from like Madonna to Aaliyah to Miles Davis. Definitely not what I was expecting to hear from a band like this. But yeah, I mean, they're cool, and they've got such a dope approach to music. I want to say that even listening to their very first album, which is just self-titled, called Weval from 2016, that album alone, the very first track, is just like, what a great start to this band, Really, really is a good way to just like forge a new path and just kind of do it in a way that nobody else is really approaching dance music. So yeah, and also I want to say the synth sounds that these guys are getting are really good. Like I just want to know what synths they're using and how they do that, because it's like, man, more music should have sounds this good. I mean, play these over a loud sound system and it's like you are really, really in trouble, And then they've got this like really, really crazy music video for the track called Someday. Wow, just do yourself a favor and watch it. It's just like buildings spinning out of control. Yo, check out Weval. This band is super, super sick. Highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Yeah.